Have you ever dealt with a neighbor so loud, so selfish, and so completely convinced the world revolves around them, that you stop asking for peace, and start planning revenge? Because tonight's story isn't about fists. It isn't about yelling matches. And it definitely isn't about calling the cops. It's about how one inconsiderate, alpha male, was defeated by the most unexpected weapons imaginable. Musical notes: Taylor Swift, Strawberry Strawberry Pound Cake. And honestly, it worked perfectly. Apartment living comes with an unspoken contract. You deal with thin walls. You tolerate footsteps. You accept the occasional noise. But what you don't sign up for is someone who acts like they own the entire building. The narrator of this story lived in a typical apartment complex. Nothing fancy, nothing dramatic. Just people trying to get through their days, sleep at night, and coexist like adults. And then there was him. The upstairs neighbor. The kind of guy who doesn't just enter a room, he announces himself. Loudly. Constantly. The type who radiates that, "I'm the main character," energy everywhere he goes. You know the stereotype. Loud car. Aggressive confidence. Zero self-awareness. This guy checked every box. First, his car. A loud, obnoxious engine that absolutely did not need to idle for 10 full minutes every morning. But he let it sit there anyway, rumbling like a threat, as if the entire parking lot needed to admire it. Then, his music. Late at night, bass cranked up so high it didn't just play, it vibrated. The walls shook. The ceiling hummed. Sleep. Optional. And here's the worst part, he knew. People talked to him. Polite conversations. Calm requests. "Hey man, could you keep it down at night? We can feel the bass through the floor." He didn't care. Building management was notified. Complaints were filed. Nothing happened. And that's when something inside the narrator snapped. There's a moment everyone reaches. That exact point where being, the bigger person, starts feeling like being a doormat. For so long, the narrator tried to be considerate. Lowered their own volume. Adjusted routines. Endured the noise. But the message was clear. Your comfort doesn't matter. And if someone insists on making your life miserable, why should they get peace? The narrator didn't want a confrontation. Didn't want screaming matches or escalation. They wanted symmetry. A taste of the same discomfort, served creatively. And that's when inspiration struck. If this guy loved being loud, then loud he would get. But not in a way he expected. Instead of aggressive music, instead of anger, the narrator chose Taylor Swift. Full volume. Speakers aimed directly at the ceiling. Song after song. Chorus after chorus. Pure, unapologetic pop. And it didn't stop there. When the neighbor stepped into the hallway, the air was filled with strawberry pound cake, that unmistakably sweet, cozy, aggressively girly Bath and Body Works scent. Not subtle, not shy, absolutely inescapable. And when Mr. Alpha fired up his car, Taylor Swift followed him, blasting straight out the window like a glittery anthem of resistance. No insults. No words exchanged. Just vibes. And here's the best part. That night, silence. No bass. No thumping. No vibrations crawling through the walls. For the first time in who knows how long, peace returned. The next morning, the car still started, but this time, no idling, no grand performance. He turned the key, and left immediately. No lingering, no show, The message had landed, and the narrator felt it. That release, that validation, that quiet, victorious moment where you realize, I didn't raise my voice, but I absolutely made my point. Sometimes justice doesn't look like punishment. Sometimes it looks like Taylor Swift at full volume, and the overwhelming scent of baked strawberries. Because respect goes both ways. And if someone refuses to give it, they might just learn what it feels like to live without it. If this story made you smile, hit that like button, it really helps the channel. And tell us in the comments. Right finger, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed or carried out?